What's going on, everyone? It's DV, and we're back in Roblox Islands. That's right, we got a second Islands video in a row, and so we just started working on a new build. It's actually a full-on cooperative mall, so I'm going to be showing you this today, and it's insane. So we just built this last night, legit. I want to say it took us about like 12 hours or so to build this thing, and, you know, especially with the help of Mac, Fossil here, Fossil's down there. We got BlueOwl, BuzzInGame, so thank you so much to them for helping out with this build. But you can see it's a two-story mall, so you've seen my mall videos before. This one tops it all. This video is sponsored by my friends over at Tradery. Tradery is a really cool platform that allows you to trade in-game items for other in-game items of the same game. So it makes it super easy for you to find the items you're looking for without having to go onto Discord or hang out in lobbies like, you know, say ABC if you have the 404 Demon, for example. The site complies with Roblox TOS, so you can only trade in-game items for the same game you're trading on. For example, you can't go and offer something from Islands for this pet. You can only trade PetSim X for PetSim X, and likewise for Islands, you can only trade Islands items for Islands items. The way this site makes money is off of advertisements, so there's no cost to joining or trading. And you can also see that this site does support multiple Roblox games, including Adopt Me, Murder Mystery. They also have PetSim X here, a bunch of others too, like Creatures of Scenario, and of course Islands. So say I was looking for a Captain's Rapier sword, which I actually am. You go to the Islands section here, you go to Weapons, and then we're going to scroll down. These thumbnails make it really easy for you to find stuff, so you don't have to actually read. You can just look at the image because I know what it looks like. Click on that. And of course, I don't want to get scammed, so what I can do is I can click this user rating. I can select the stars that I want, so higher rating basically means they've had successful trades, and you can see their profile here, and I want to make an offer on this, and maybe I want to trade a white snowman. You can see it's going to actually give you all the different items here, and then we can submit our offer, and if they accept this offer, I will be notified through this little bell here and complete the trade with them. Again, to create an account is free. You can check out Tradery by clicking on the link in the description below. All right, so I'm going to give you a quick tour. I'm going to just go and reset here. So this is the start or the spawn area. You can see we got our portal over here. This is obviously the portal to the hub. So if you want to get to the hub, you can, although we're on a co-op, so that means we have to always be on public. So if you were to go in here, it wouldn't be immediate. It would actually teleport you to like an actual hub server. Unlike VIP servers, if you're on a VIP server, it just teleports you instantly. Here we got a little showcase. You can see we got the Godzilla and Kong statues. We got my statue in here. We got Patrick. We got a ghost statue here. We got some banners in there. They're all kind of gold to match everything. Very luxury. We went for kind of a luxury look for this build. You can see we even got glass up here on the second layer. I'm going to show you that in a little bit, or the second level. We got a nice fountain here. Fossil's going up the escalators. Yep, we got escalators, although I think we did it on the wrong side. I think it should have been up around that side, but that's okay. We've got a full collection of limiteds here. So how this works, by the way, is each person on the co-op has a dedicated area that they're, you know, responsible for, and they get to keep any money that they make. So Mac is going to probably be the richest person because look at all the tier 2 vending machines she's got. This is insane. She's got all these tier 2s. On top of that, she's got all like the limiteds. So she's got all the good stuff, although I don't see, is there a DB trophy somewhere around here? Let's see. Man, look at all this stuff. I was eyeballing one of her items over here. Check this out. I don't have one of these anymore. I sold mine for like 60 million. Look at that. Look how much it's worth now. Granted, it's only worth 110 million. After all that time, I was able to use that money for stuff, so not too bad, but I don't see a DB trophy in any of these. Interesting. But that makes sense because it's my co-op. So over here, we've got factory, and this is all the factory items you can get. You can get like red bronze, all these factory items. You got all these resources here. And if you're unfamiliar with my price guide website or my platform for prices, definitely check that out. It's islandspriceguide.com. And most of these prices are going to match whatever the sellers put in there. Now, just a reminder, I don't do my own price guide anymore. I just built the website and made a bot so that some of the top sellers can actually sell stuff. Huge shout out to Crazy Apple, by the way. He runs that group for me and keeps everything in order, including adding new items and such. What is she? She's riding a duck up and down. She's hooked. She's addicted to these escalators. So this room right here is going to be pretty much anything that, you know, is chest or conveyors related. And then over here is my area. So these are my two rooms right now. I have the weapon room right here. So you can see I've got like all kinds of weapons, all the nice stuff. You can see I also don't have many for sale because my inventory is so dry right now on items. I don't actually have extras. I kept giving them away. So I'm buying some stuff. So if you come to my shop today, I'm going to be publishing shortly. If you come to my shop, hopefully I'm going to be able to buy some things. I need a couple of these though. I need some of those to be filled. These are like the antler items, and I gave these away. I shouldn't have, but I did. You can see I've got the Dragon Slayer, the Captain's Rapier. So we're going to be buying a bunch of weapons today, and then the other side, which is my other favorite. So I basically picked the favorite items, the things that I like to trade a lot of, although I like limiteds a lot too. If I could, I would just make a limited shop. But I have to say weapons and seeds are the top two shops in my opinion. So if you're going to do anything, these are the best ones to do because you can get seeds pretty easily. You can also get weapons pretty easily, at least through grinding typically or from trading. People buy these the most, especially seeds, because you're trying to make crops and such. So you can see I've got berry seeds, all kinds of seeds here, pumpkin seeds, watermelon seeds, everything you can think of from a seed perspective. This is going to be my clearance one. So anytime I have like extra seeds, I'll just put them in there because I've got like extra cactus seeds and such. And then palm tree saplings. We got spirit saplings and such. And then these are, I have like 5,000 of these. Don't ask me why I have 5,000 of them. I have no idea. I think I was trying to do like a lag generator to see if I could lag stuff for the devs. And so I bought 5,000 of these and I regret it. So I'm going to be selling those at a pretty decent price. And then you got radish seeds here. I've got tons of those, tons of pumpkin seeds. So I'm going to be making some money today. This right here is not ready yet, but this is Buzz's area. Unfortunately, it wasn't set up in time for our publish, but she's got a bunch of stuff she's going to be putting in here. So if you're looking for furniture, she might have it for you. She's got a ton of stuff. So by the time we publish, she might be on to start, filling that in. And then over here, you can see we've got a little escalator here so you can take a ride up. These were created by Mac. So obviously Mac's got to have the best, right? So she basically created tier 2 ramps and I built this right here. This is going to be a future food area, especially any foods that have like status effects. So like dragon rolls and such. It's just not set up yet, but we're going to be working on that. I might actually take that one on because that seems fun. This is a new store coming pretty soon. We're probably going to have flowers in one of these, lighting in another. And then over here, we've got another room and we don't really know what to do with this one. Maybe a totem room or something. We'll see. This is just a little placeholder. We're going to work on something pretty cool right there. And then during the holidays, we might put a carousel down here or something. We'll see. Or maybe like a Christmas tree and decorate it. And then this is another room that we're working on. And then another room that we're working on. So expect maybe some more co-op owners coming in to do their own shops. And this is Fossil's room. This is her colored blocks room. And you know what we might do is because there's no neon blocks in here, we might make this other one neon as well. So I'm thinking that's what we're probably going to do next. So while we're published, we'll probably make this a neon room. All right, so here we go. We're going to go and publish. This is another quick overview before we do. This looks awesome. I love it. All right, let's publish. Within minutes, we're already full. Look at this. This is crazy. Grand opening. Everyone's checking everything out. Looks like, of course, limiteds are going to get a little bit of business here. Someone checking out industrial. Everyone always wants to be in the closed areas. I swear. He's jamming. Look at, he's like, coming to, I want in. Look at him. He's trying to get in. All right, let's see. Did we get anything sold? Let's see. Anyone sell anything yet? Of course, I got some friends here. We also have Easy Games mod Patat here. If you don't know Potato, he's hilarious. I've known him for a long time. What else? Who else we got? We got B King in here. I think that's B King. I think it is. All right, there's someone in here. There's someone in here. Look at that. They be hacking in here. Hackers, they're all wet. Let me out. All right, let's check everything. I did tell Mac I was going to help out. So she sold some of these. So let's put it back inside spirit lanterns for her. There you go. No one sold any of those. And then someone bought I think someone bought her trophy. No. Did anyone buy? Okay, no one sold any trophies to her. No DV. I don't know what he's talking about. Why does he say no DV? All right, anything else in here emptied? I don't know if anyone sold her a fish trophy. Let's see. Nope, no fish trophies for her. She sold some white snowmen. Put those in there for her. There we go. And then she sold some tall snowmen. There we go. We'll just stick that in there. That way she can buy some more. That's how we do it, by the way. So if you don't know, this is how you do it. This is a pretty traditional setup. If you're already selling in islands, then you already know all of this, right? Let's see. BlueOwl should be on here. She may not have made it. No, she didn't. So I'm going to go and take her money and put it in to this part. Oh, wow. We're so lagged. She also sold out of gearboxes. So we're going to go and fill those back in so she can start buying some more. All right. I think I only had rage blades and a couple others for sale. Let me see if anyone sold anything to me because I really need weapons. I really need items in here. So no one sold. Oh, someone sold a cactus spike. Okay. Hey, someone bought out my radish seeds. Cool. We'll just go refill that real quick after I kick whoever's using fireworks. So we just made 8 million on that. That's pretty cool. We'll go ahead and take that out later. So after about like 15 minutes, the island crashed because of griefers. You know, what happens is people come on this server and start spamming fireworks. And I reported this to the devs a while back, and I know they were going to disable fireworks, but I think they just forgot about it. But they were planning on disabling static scepters as well as fireworks so that players can go and grief and crash servers. Essentially, that's what they're doing. And it ultimately just crashes your computer because it can't handle all those particles flying off. So hopefully they'll address that pretty soon. Maybe. Just maybe they will. Hey, someone sold me a Captain's Rapier. Cool. Pile that money in there. Oh, wow. Someone bought a lot of my cutlass. So here's the crowd. This is crazy. If you did get a chance to visit my mall, thank you so much. What is this? DV Touch Grass. Who's scamming? Who is scamming? Fossil, is this you? Oh, my gosh. Who made 15 million on DV Touch Grass? What kind of scam is this? What is this? Scam. Who did this? Who did this? You see this? It says DV Touch Grass. I didn't touch any of this grass. Refunds. BlueOwl just got snitched on. All right, let's go ahead and restock some of these for Mac. Wow, she's rich. Mac is rich. That's insane. So unfortunately, we can really keep this up because of the trolls. There's lots of griefers. This is what you get when you publish. Besides some of the griefing, this was a lot of fun. Can't wait for phase 2 of this island. We're going to be adding a couple more people to co-op as soon as we can figure that out. But we're going to add some more sellers to this. I've got a couple people in mind. And man, it's crazy how full this gets too. Most people just want to hang out and chat, which is totally fine with me. Fossil's making a ton of money in here. Oh, I like the color blocks on the ceiling. I didn't even notice that the first time. But wait until Buzz gets in here. Buzz is going to completely deck this out. It's going to be a ton of furniture. DV, I have been watching you for 7 months. Oh, thanks. So no one's bought any more weapons. So man, it's starting to lag. It's lagging like crazy because these players keep doing these fireworks. So until the griefing really stops, unfortunately, I probably won't publish that often, but maybe some of the others for my co-op will. I'll also probably just kind of do like publics. So we might just start, instead of publishing it, probably just going to sell on public and just post the code on my Discord. So if you want to check out that code while I'm not published, so we don't have so many players in here, make sure to join my Discord at discord.gg/dvplays. So while I'm doing this, I do want to talk about one thing. So a couple of times people were like, DV, you quit Island. I have not quit Islands. I haven't even stopped making videos on Islands. I still make content on Islands. I honestly haven't stopped, and that's why I continue to do these like build videos. But even though Islands doesn't do that many updates, I still do videos. I still make content for the game, and I've yet to quit it. Now, my video content for Islands has plummeted. I agree, totally agree 100%. I will not deny that. My video content has, you know, really dropped off on Islands. But here's the thing, it is not anything to do with me, okay? So ultimately what's happening here is the game is getting these tiny updates. If you saw the last update vid, very, very tiny update. There's not much to it, right? And because of that, there's not much for me to make content on. If there's no new factories, we haven't gotten new factory stuff or anything like worth making auto farms on in a very, very long time. So there's not much I can do if that's the case. So just remember, it's not that I don't want to make Islands content. I absolutely do. I still think this is one of the best Roblox games ever. But unless we have content that I can make videos on and, you know, even stream, like I miss streaming. I've missed so many different updates for streams. It's not because DV doesn't want to do it. It's strictly because the updates just aren't there. Okay. And even the devs know this. This is not a surprise to the devs. They're not going to be like, DV, I can't believe you said all those things. No, they get it. I know they agree. So, you know, and that's why they don't really tell me about updates coming up, because they're so small that they don't see the reason for streaming it. Now, someone came into my server and said I was damaging to the community, and I tried to dig in to understand why they were thinking that. I was really taken back by that, because it was the first time anyone ever said something like that, of that magnitude. And I tried to understand why. What is the reason for this? What is your thought process on what is it that I'm damaging the community with? And they couldn't really give me a specific reason other than they believed that my videos were inaccurate for the updates. And I have to tell you, my community is so vocal. They will correct me right away if I did something wrong inside of a video. If I did something completely wrong in a video, like if I said something inaccurate, I'm gonna get pings, I'm gonna get messages on Twitter and such, and I don't get any of those. No one's correcting me, so I know for a fact that is not the case. So I don't know if that was just an attention grab or what. And I think most people inside chat, even some of the Islands mods were there, and they were like, what are you talking about? So I don't know. Let me know in the comments below, like, should I consider quitting this game? I've never planned on quitting it. I always felt that, you know, especially with all the time I spent on trying to chase down the dupes, the Islands community feels like I'm hurting the game more than helping it. Let me know in the comments below. But I still make content on the game because, one, is I love the game, and two, the devs continue to support it. So I don't see a reason for stopping. But if people are unhappy with my content, you know, the little updates that we get, again, there's not much in those updates lately for me to make a really great video on. I try to come up with stuff like this mall, for example, and if you saw my fantasy build, that's something I had to come up with, and I still wanted to make content on Island. So what can I do other than a really cool build and finally build a new island? This is stuff that I have fun doing. But if it's damaging somehow to the community by doing that, maybe I need to take a few steps back and really question whether or not I should continue making videos for this game. A lot of people don't realize how much time I spent on the dupe issue with the devs, giving ideas to the devs for updates, reporting bugs to the devs. I've done a lot, and they already know that. You know, there's a lot of stuff behind the scenes that you don't even see that I do for them, including sponsoring like build contests and trying to keep the game alive. I try my best to keep this game alive because it will fizzle out. A lot of people, you know, are kind of unhappy with that. I'm trying to keep players in the game because it's, you know, it is one of my favorite games. Of course, I want to keep people in here. So, but if I'm getting a lot of negative feedback, you know, and people thinking I quit the game and giving me a hard time because they say I quit the game, which I haven't. If you look at all the videos of Islands I did this past month alone, I haven't quit the game. But let me know in the comments below how you feel about it. You know, if I should quit. The Bed Wars community is booming. Obviously, if I was really chasing views, I would have just quit Islands a long time ago. It's not only about views. views. Of course, I want views. I mean, any content creator, that's a validation thing for us, right? That you like our content. But that's not really what I'm going after. Otherwise, I would have quit this game a long time ago. So let me know, like I said, curious what your thoughts are. And I got a really cool fantasy build video that I did with Fossilwhite, who also helped a little bit with this. I'm going to be posting that video probably, I would say, sometime next week. Beyond that, I mean, we're waiting for some updates. I know the devs had some really cool updates coming up, but yeah, kind of a downer today. I don't know why I'm a little down today. I think it was because of a couple of people coming in, you know, kind of bashing me. So it's always like 2 people out of like, you know, 200 that get you. I will tell you that. But anyway, thanks so much for watching. Be sure to like and subscribe. And don't forget to check out Tradery by checking out the link in the description below.
Just